Hey guys, so for today's video I have a very honest, super raw Q&A. So I'm so excited for this because I love just to sit down and chit chat with you guys. You know, some of my favorite videos to film, and you guys love watching too my chit chat get ready with me's. I just love it because I get to really sit down, be super raw with you guys and chit chat. So that's what we're doing today. I got you guys yesterday on Twitter and on Snapchat to ask me a bunch of questions. I told you guys to ask me anything you wanted. Anything. Nothing was off limits because I really just wanted to answer all of the questions you guys have really been wondering. So let's go ahead and answer some of the questions. I just have them screenshotted on my phone. So the first one is, if you could change one thing about the beauty community, what would it be and why? So I'm assuming that they mean the beauty community on YouTube. I would just change I feel like a lot of videos nowadays, they're all like super clickbait. I think I would change that. I really miss like the authenticity of YouTube. Like back in the day, people would just upload content that they truly really wanted to share with the world. And now I feel like it's not content they want to share with the world. I feel like it's content they just know will get views, or they just want to put out there to fish for views. At the end of the day, I do kind of understand because I'm a YouTuber as well. So I know like the background, the behind the scenes, the business side of it. So I understand the marketing. This is our job. If this was your job, wouldn't you try to get the most out of it? So I understand like trying to get views and stuff like that. I mean, hey, we're all trying to get views. I'm trying to get views too. You guys gotta remember too, yes, I'm a YouTuber, but I'm also a watcher. Like I have my favorite YouTubers. I watch YouTube videos, and honestly, this isn't any shade to anyone. If you know me, you know I'm not a shade thrower. I'm not into the tea of the drama. Like that's just not my personality. I stay out of drama. I stay out of cliques. I stay out of all that because that's not what I'm here for. I started YouTube because I loved makeup and I genuinely loved sharing like my tips and my tricks and just chit-chatting with you guys. So that's what I'm gonna continue doing. That's what I've always done. That's what I'm still doing. I feel like that was a super long answer to that question. So the next question is, do you think all the drama surrounding the beauty community is ridiculous because it's just makeup, or is it more than that, and should the influencers be called out for it? I personally think it's ridiculous. I don't even think it's ridiculous because it's just makeup. I think it's ridiculous in general. I don't know. I don't see the need for like drama. For me, I just focus on why I started YouTube and I stick to that. And I think that that helps me stay out of, things. But not only that, I'm not really a drama type of girl. Like even in high school, like anytime there was drama, I was like, keep me out of it. Like I actually hate drama. I'm a shy kind of person. So I actually run away from like situations that are too highly dramatic. You know what I mean? It just scares me away. So I'm just not that type of person. So personally, I do just think it's kind of ridiculous. Next question is, I wanted to know how you got your YouTube channel up to the point it is right now. I would say, like, to be honest with you, I owe where I got my YouTube channel to two things. Did I even word that sentence properly? Anyways, I owe two different things. Number one reason I will say is just being myself. Like as soon as I reached a point, which was like a few years ago, where it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I want. Like whatever comes to my head, whatever I feel in my heart, whatever videos I truly want to do and I'm inspired to do, those are the videos I'm going to create. And I'm also just going to be authentic and present myself authentically. As soon as I started doing that, I noticed my views just started popping and popping and popping. So whenever I'm just being myself and doing videos that I truly love and I feel inspired and I'm putting out content that I'm really happy with, I noticed that that's when my channel is really booming. But another thing too is something that really helps your channel, which I feel like a lot of people don't talk about, but something that really helps your channel is, those videos that get a lot of views. So I like to call them mini viral because honestly, viral is like 15 million views. But just having videos out there that really popped and they stuck out to people and just got a lot of views, like let's say 500K or 1 million or 2 million, 3 million. Like having those videos that really kind of blew up and got a ton of views do help your channel because more people get to see your channel, you're like reached out to more people. So the next question is, why don't you have meet and greets? So I know this is something I get asked a lot, so I really wanted to kind of chit chat with you guys and address it. And I have kind of talked a little bit about that in a chit chat get ready with me. So the reason why I don't really do meet and greets is because I'm a really socially awkward person and I'm also really shy. So I definitely would say that I have social anxiety. Like when I'm around a group of people or even just another person that I'm not necessarily comfortable with, I do get anxiety. But I love meeting you guys. I really do. Like when you guys come up to me in public and I get to meet you guys, I may be shy or whatever, but honestly, let me tell you, after I finish meeting you guys, I'm always just like, wow, like that's a person who watches my videos. It's just really cool to put faces to the people who watch me. So the next question is, do you live alone? And if so, do you like it? So I don't live alone. I actually live with my boyfriend, which actually brings me to the next question, which is my most asked question. And I think someone asked here. So she said, will you ever share more info about your boyfriend / your relationship, even his name, maybe? I feel like there's a whole part of your life that's so secret, and that's okay if that's what you're comfortable with, FYI. So I totally understand this question. I honestly get it asked a lot. There's a reason why I haven't really talked much about my relationship. It's because I personally prefer to keep it private. I'm actually a really private person. Like even in, even with family and friends, like I had a boyfriend for like an entire 6 months. Yeah, it wasn't like an entire 6 months before I even told my sister. Like, is that crazy, you guys? I'm like literally that person. Actually, you know what? Are you guys watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians right now? You know Courtney, how she's like so reserved and private to share what's going on with her relationship right now with her sisters? That's literally me. Like I am so private, probably the most private person you'll ever meet. I think I just prefer to keep those things very private and personal. They're very dear to me, so I prefer to keep them private. And I've always kept my relationship private since day one on YouTube. So that's why I don't really mention my relationship that much, because I feel like why would I mention it? Why would I mention my relationship or my boyfriend like every day on YouTube and like dangle a carrot in front of you guys, but be like, I don't want to show you though? Like I feel like that's just petty and silly. So I personally prefer to keep most of my family life and like my relationship and my boyfriend just off camera and private, because that's just personally what I prefer, and that's what my boyfriend prefers. That's a decision we've made since day one, and actually I'm so happy that we're both on the same page when it comes to that. Like we're both really private people. So this leads me to the next question, which is, will we ever get to meet your boyfriend? I think there's always a maybe. There's definitely probably always a maybe, but to be honest with you, I don't really think so. And I totally get what she was saying about, I feel like there's a whole part of your life that's so secret. And a part of me struggles with that a little bit, because a part of me is like, well, shouldn't I be more open? But then at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I have to accept who I am. If I prefer to keep things private, then that's just what I prefer to do. I have to stay true to that. I can't let other things influence my decision, type of thing. Also, you guys have to understand too that I have made the conscious decision to start a YouTube channel and to be on camera, but my boyfriend hasn't. Like he never signed up for this. He never decided to be on camera and be on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't like being on camera. He hates being on camera. Like my boyfriend hates being on camera. He's the behind the scenes guy. Like does not like being on camera at all. He's also really private, super low profile, not really on social media. So that's his personality. So the next question is also a boyfriend related question, which is super understandable because you guys have just been like really curious in terms of like what my relationship is, my boyfriend and everything like that, which is honestly understandable. It's human nature, I feel like, to just be really curious about things. I'm like that too. When I see my favorite YouTubers, I'm curious about their personal life and stuff like that. So I think it's just human nature. So I totally understand it. So the next question is, I respect your decision to not share photos of your boyfriend, but I've also wondered how long have you guys been together and if you want to get married. But we've actually been together since the end of 2011. So it's been about 6 years. I do want to get married like in the future, but to be honest with you guys, I'm not the girl to have like a big wedding. I am planning on literally just going to sign the papers. Like I just want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe go on vacation after or something like that. Like I will not be having a big wedding. It's just not who I am. It's like too attention calling. I could not even imagine me being like the bride, like the center of attention. I would just I would get such social anxiety. So yeah, I definitely do want to get married, but just sign them papers, get that bitch done. Next question is, were you scared to start YouTube? Why or why not? The reason why I was scared was because I was like, this is such a crazy thing. Like, are people gonna think I'm weird? I was mainly honestly afraid of like the judgment I would get. I was at the end of my first year in college, I think, and I was just afraid of the judgment I would get. Like, is this weird? Like putting out a camera, talking to myself, putting it on the internet, is it weird? Nowadays, it's so much more like saturated. Like it's so much more accepted, and it's like everyone walks around with a camera and whatever. But 5 years ago, I think I started my channel. Yeah, 5 years ago when I started my channel, it was very like, YouTube? What? Like, what do you do on there? You know what I mean? But now people know. So back then I was more just afraid of the judgment. But to be honest with you guys, the reason my channel exists today is because of my boyfriend. If it wasn't for him, I would not have even started my channel because I was too scared. But I went to him with the idea, and the first thing he said to me was, so do it. You should go ahead and do it. If that's something you want to do, do it. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, wow, like just to hear somebody support me so much and to not think my idea was crazy was so comforting and encouraging. So actually that same day, we went home, went on this same laptop I'm on right now, started a Google account because you need like a Gmail account to connect to your YouTube, did all of that, and I started my channel. And then it took me a month, an entire month, to film my first video and upload it because I was so like hesitant. Even though you've lost so much weight, do you still see yourself as big or get insecure about your weight? I'm losing weight and everyone notices, but sometimes I still feel so big and I don't know if I'll always feel like this. Yes, I can totally relate. Like, it's crazy. I've lost so much weight, but I still don't feel completely satisfied. First of all, I'm not at my goal. Never was I ever planning on stopping right now. Like, I still have another 25 pounds to lose. Even after losing 30 pounds, I still get insecure about my body and my weight sometimes. So this has honestly made me realize it's not about how much weight you lose, what number you're at. It's about you being satisfied with yourself no matter what first. Like, if you're not happy with yourself right now and you're not confident, if you think losing weight is going to make you more confident, let me be the one to tell you right now, it is not going to make you confident. Losing weight's not going to make you confident. Dyeing your hair is not going to make you confident. Doing this, doing that, not going to make you confident. You have to be confident in your true naked self. Like, no matter what size you are, no matter how frizzy your hair is, no matter what, you have to be confident at your rawest form so that you can be confident at all stages. It's crazy, but like, trust me, you think losing weight and putting on makeup and dyeing your hair and, you know, that's gonna make you confident. It's not gonna make you confident. You're still gonna feel insecure. So I've realized that confidence comes from within, and it doesn't matter what you look like on the outside. So yeah, definitely I think the thing you gotta do is just focus on your inner confidence. So the next question is, how do you keep yourself motivated to go to the gym? This is a question I get so much, and honestly, you guys, all I have to say, and it's the best answer I could tell you guys, is it's not about motivation. Motivation dies. Like, if you haven't noticed, motivation does not last. It goes away. So it's not about motivation. It's about self-discipline. So it's about having the discipline to do it. So ask yourself, how did I get up to go to school every morning? Did you want to go to school every single morning? You didn't want to go. Obviously, no one wants to go to school, but you did it though. You did it. Why? Because you had to. Because you were disciplined and you knew you had to do it. So it's the same thing with the gym. It's like, you don't do it because you're like motivated. You don't wake up in the morning every single morning. I've been going to the gym now for 16 months. 16 months straight. And this is the longest I've ever lasted. Normally, I would go to the gym for like 2 months and then quit. I've been going to the gym 16 months now. And why? Not because I'm motivated, you guys. Like, a lot of you guys ask me, oh my God, how do you stay so motivated? I see you doing so good. I'm like, guys, I'm here struggling too. Like, I have days where I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to go to the gym today. It's gym day, but I just want to, you know, relax. But guess what? You have to do it. Like, it's about discipline. Like, do I need to go to the gym today? Yes, I do. So go. Like, simple. Keep it super simple and cutthroat. Stop worrying about motivation. Motivation lasts for like a day and then it goes away. It's about discipline. Doing what you need to do even though you don't want to do it. So the next question is, do you have any beef towards any makeup companies or YouTubers? Your girl's got no beef. No beef. Like, none. Zero. I know, boring, but I stay out of it. You know, I don't get involved. Zero beef with anybody. I love everybody. Peaceful person here trying to make a heart and it's failing. What's your advice to people who want to accept themselves in their own skin and feel more confident in their body? To be honest with you guys, my best advice, because it's something that's helped me, is to stop comparing. Stop comparing yourself to other people because there's only one you and the world already has that person. They don't need another one. We need you. So focus on who you are, stop comparing yourself. And another thing too is look at the good things about yourself. Like, it's very easy to look in the mirror and see what you hate, but how often do you look in the mirror and talk about what you love? Very rarely. Instead of me focusing on what I don't like about myself, I focus on what I do like, and that's really helped me a lot. So what is your 2018 resolution? Somebody asked me. I love this question because I feel like every year, even though it's corny, it's just good to set goals for yourself and meet them. So for me, 2018, my goal is definitely lose the rest of the weight that I have to lose. I don't know the exact number because I don't know what my body's gonna look like, but I'm ballpark guessing. I have another 25 pounds to lose. So my goal for 2018 is lose the last 25 pounds. And I've already gone hard. I mentioned on Twitter to you guys that I took like a 2-month break off of weight loss because I was losing weight for like 14 months straight. And by the end of it, my body was plateauing so hard. Like no matter how many reverse diets I did or anything like that, my metabolism was like, it was done. It was done losing weight. So I took 2 months off, November and December, to really give my body a break. So I haven't lost any weight in November and December. And as soon as January came in, I'm like back to losing more weight because I'm trying to get the rest of this weight off. So that's like a big resolution for me. So the next and last question, because I think we've been filming for a while now, is there anything that I would do to my body in terms of plastic surgery? When it comes to plastic surgery, I am the most like accepting person. I feel like anybody should be able to do what they want with their body without any judgment. It's just not necessary to judge people. That's just my standing on it. But I also do notice a rapid incline in like the trend nowadays. And I do notice that the trend nowadays is to get a lot of plastic surgery. Personally, for me, I've never been the girl to worry about trends. Like I've never followed trends heavily. Obviously some trends I keep up with, but I don't feel the need to follow every single trend. So when it comes to plastic surgery, I do notice this rapid incline. And to be honest with you guys, for a while, it kind of affected me. Like I started looking at my body and being like, hey, what can I do to myself to like, you know, fix this or fix that or fix this and fix that. And then I started realizing I stepped back and I was like, hey, like, first, I need to focus on loving myself and being confident with myself. So once I started noticing the trend of that kind of affecting me and starting to plant things in my own head, I was like, whoa, let me take a step back here. And yeah, I used to want to get lip fillers. I talked to you guys about that before. I did really used to want to get them. If you don't know this about me, I am like really scared of getting hurt or like getting anything done to my body, or I'm scared of like the hospital and the doctors, if that makes sense. Like when I sprained my ankle, it was a huge deal for me, and that was just a sprained ankle. You know what I'm saying? So I am just the type of person that I really hate being hurt or like just anything like that. So even getting surgery scares the shit out of me. But yeah, I did want to get my lips filled. But after a while, I just started thinking, you know what, like, let me just accept my lips for what they are, type of thing. See how that goes. And then if I really, like, I'm really focusing on my confidence and really building that. And then after I am truly confident in myself, if I still want to fix my lips a little bit or something like that, then I would in the future. But I think it's important to fix something about yourself at the stage where you're fully confident with yourself. Like you can't be insecure thinking that that's gonna fix it type of thing. And I think that at one point that's what I was. I thought that getting lip fillers was gonna fix me, but it really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I wanna be confident in myself first. And ever since I've been working on my confidence, to be honest with you guys, I kind of like my lips now. I mean, they're overlined right now, but I like my lips. I honestly don't really think I'm gonna get lip fillers anymore. Not that I have anything against lip fillers. Honestly, they look a bomb on some people. And I also have talked to you guys about my boobs being a huge insecurity of mine. I've always had really saggy boobs, okay? It's just the truth. I hate the word saggy. Oh, it sounds horrible. But ever since I've lost 30 pounds, they've just gotten even worse. So I've mentioned that as an insecurity of mine. And to be honest with you guys, I've been thinking for a long time about getting a boob job. But again, I don't know if I can do it. So I don't know. By the end of my weight loss, I don't know. You know, I really don't know. But I do think if there was anything that I were to get done, it might have to be my boobs because they're just really, weight loss has really affected them. And probably will affect it even more in the future. So I guess we'll see. Okay, you guys, so that is pretty much it for the questions. This video is super long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you enjoy these types of videos because I definitely will continue doing more in the future. Please don't forget to subscribe and also click the notification bell until you see the ticks on the corner. That way you get notified for all my new videos. So that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And of course, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys. Mwah.